Hey guys, welcome back to my living room. My name is Mackenzie for those who have not been here before. Today is my day off, so we're doing a really restful day. I have my little CBD root beer. We're having a face mask. We're in our chill clothes. We are bleeding, we are resting and making content. And today I wasn't even gonna make a video, but then I got randomly inspired to talk about the quotes that have changed my life that I think about literally on a deep spiritual level every single day of my life. So some of these quotes are going to be ones that I just recently heard of, and then some of them will be like ones that have been carrying with me through time, like changing my life every step of the way. And so that's what we're going to talk about, and I'm so excited for this video because the first quote that I'm going to tell you about, it's not really a quote, it's more of just a way of thinking from Tony Robbins. Is literally like one of the most pivotal like thought process shifts that I've ever made. It literally, when I heard this, shifted me from this timeline to like this timeline, I swear to you. So like I hope it does the same for you. So yeah, stay tuned till the end of this video. We're going to be talking about so many good juicy quotes that I guarantee you will change your life to some degree. Okay, so the first quote that I want to tell you guys about, again, like I said before, it's not really a quote, it's more of just a way of thinking. So yeah, it's not really a quote, it's more of a way of thinking, and this is what I heard from Tony Robbins years ago. He was saying that he used the example of smoking. If someone told you to quit smoking right now, you'd probably make a lot of excuses for yourself as to why you cannot, or why you failed in the past, or why it's so hard. But he was saying, if I told you, if you quit smoking, I would give you $1 million, would you do it? And they're like, well, of course. Like, yeah, of course I'd do it for $1 million. And then he was like, so you can. So you can choose to quit smoking. You're just actively choosing not to. Like, is the reward of your health in yourself not enough? But $1 million is, like, it was really wild to like hear that because it really shifted a lot of things in my perspective. I was like, dang, like how many things in my life do I want to change that I just kind of like think to myself, like, it's just, maybe I'm not worth it. Maybe it's not worth doing. Maybe I think I'll fail. But if someone were to tell me, I'm going to give you $1 million if you do it, you're gonna do it. So that means that you can do it. You fucking can do it. You physically can do it. It's just crazy. Another example he used was like a Ferrari. If someone told you that by the end of doing something or making this certain change in your life, you would be handed a Ferrari, would you do it? Of course you'd do it. So what's holding you back now if you know that you can do it? It just blew my mind. So now, on a regular basis, if I think to myself like, okay, it's Sunday, I'm gonna make my goals for the week. One of my goals is being, I'm gonna have 3 really strong workouts in the gym, go for 2 walks. I'm gonna fast after this time of day. I'm gonna make sure I drink my creatine and my aminos every single day, no matter what. I think to myself about that Tony Robbins video I watched. It was like, okay, Mackenzie, by the end of this week, if you complete all of this, there will be a Ferrari sitting in your driveway. There will be $1 million in your bank account if you do this. And then I think to myself, I try to use that energy where that comes from, of like how I feel so empowered, like I can do this thing or do these certain goals for the week. I carry that energy with me and I execute accordingly. Like, of course, there's not gonna be a Ferrari sitting in my fucking driveway or $1 million in my bank account that I know of. I'm open to receiving, universe, with no harm done. But that's the energy I carry through with my goals. Like, say for YouTubing, for example, I might not get the views that I would like to see for months and months and months, maybe even years, but I don't care. Because the process to me is the journey and is the reasoning behind why I do everything. it's life. That's life. Like, it's not about the destination. We've all heard that before. And so it's like, yes, that's the power I carry with me through everything I do. Is like, there's this big grand prize waiting for me. And I feel like that's just a huge frequency jump that we can all be making. Okay, but on a real note, I need to go wash this mask off because I'm pretty sure it's only supposed to be on 10 minutes. See, look, it's getting all harder. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna wash this off and we're gonna talk about some more quotes. Okay, we are back with a fresh face. That detox mask feels so good. It's like a clay detox mask. Yeah, that's what I like to do on my reset days. But anyways, back to the quotes. So, another one I actually wrote down is trust in every redirection with full conviction. The divine makes no mistakes and will never lead you astray. Now, if you're going through some shit in your life, you might be thinking to yourself, like, why the fuck would this happen to me? Or why would this, you know, come up in my life? Or why would I be handed this problem? Let me just tell you, the shit I have been through in my life is so intense and so crazy that, and I'll elaborate more on story times in the future, but if you knew, you would probably think like it is impossible for me to be as positive, like as radically optimistic and positive as I am now because of the things I've been through. But I truly believe that, like, I truly believe that every closed door is a blessing, and every, like, yeah, every redirection is like meant for us. Like, even with my son, the man I had my son with literally was cheating on me while I was pregnant with another woman that he had been in a year-long relationship with without me even knowing, living a completely dual life. And when I found that out, I literally freaked out at first. But that was like one of those redirection moments where it was like, that was my angels and guides literally saving me and protecting me from a person who, let's just say, has a lot of work to do. And I pray that they heal and that they don't do to other women what they have done to me, even though they have already done the same thing that they did to me to other women already. I pray that that stops happening to more women. But like, there's so many things like that that have happened in my life where in the moment it made no fucking sense. And it was like, why the fuck would that happen to me? But I now know that nothing happens to you, it's happening for you, and every redirection is a blessing, and every closed door is closing because there is about to be another door opening that is way more in alignment and way more of what you need to be experiencing or having in your life than what had happened in the past. That's why I don't trip on the past either, because it literally is the bones that build the woman I am today, and I love the woman I am today. So yeah, don't freak out. Please don't freak out like I have in the past when doors have been shut, because I promise you that there will be a door opening that will be honestly way better than you can even conceptualize right now. I guarantee it. That's just how the universe works. Sometimes we have to go through really, really intense struggles to build up more of a foundation so that we can be a certain person, a certain level of strength to accept the next blessing. Because the next blessing might be big and hefty and really awesome. And if you don't have a sturdy foundation, or if you don't have deep roots, your top of your tree might sway and break. Like, you might not just be ready to receive your blessings. So all of these things that don't seem like they are what you want to be happening right now are probably happening just for a reason, just so that you can get to where you need to be physically, mentally, emotionally, to accept and be ready for that next blessing. Enough on that. We're going to talk about the other quote that I had wrote down, because they're kind of like bigger, more wordy quotes. This one goes, don't focus on who will resonate after you elevate. Keep rising and renewed versions of your, keep rising to new and hold on. Okay, work with me here. Don't focus on who's gonna resonate with you after you elevate. Just elevate and just rise, and the people around you can adjust. You need to stop adjusting to the people around you. You need to focus on yourself and rise and elevate, and everyone around you might be uncomfortable if they're not rising alongside you and elevating their frequency. But I promise you, when you elevate and rise and focus on yourself, you will meet people that are also existing within your frequency very quickly once you get there, and along the way as well. But yeah, just don't dim your shine to make other people comfortable. That is something that I have had to learn so much in my life, because I feel like growing up, like, I was a very exuberant person, very, I feel like I shone really brightly looking back now, and that made a lot of people in my family uncomfortable, and people in my family who were supposed to be loving me and showing up for me in certain roles were actually bullying me and dimming me down. They might have not known what they were doing at the time. I'm not sure that they were even in the consciousness to even really realize what they were fully doing. But I was being beaten down emotionally and spiritually growing up, because I feel like I was born shining pretty bright, which made a lot of people uncomfortable. And what I have learned is I am not concerned whether or not I'm making other people uncomfortable or not. What I'm concerned with is my true authenticity. Am I being myself or not? Am I gonna be on my deathbed and look back on my life and be like, I was trying to shrink to make people comfortable? Or was I rising up and elevating and expecting other people to rise up with me or fall off? Which one? Which one is it gonna be? Because when I'm on my deathbed, I do not want to have any little regrets like that are just like unnecessary. It's like, fucking rise, and if it's too much for people, fall off. Like, it's no loss. And that's something that you need to realize, is you will make people uncomfortable, especially as you heal. Unfortunately, people will be triggered by you because you healed and you got through it, whereas they might still be stuck. But we have to have compassion for our brothers and sisters who are still going through it, who have still yet to elevate. Like, it's a process and it's not fucking easy. It takes a lot of self-preservation skills and a lot of boundary setting, a lot of energy protecting. Like, all of these topics could be videos of their own. But all I'm saying to you today is, do not dim your shine for anybody. There was even times where, like, in the past where I was like, I don't know if I should start a YouTube channel like this. Like,
sorry, baby interruption.
So yeah, if you guys liked this video, go ahead and leave it a like, and go in the comment section down below, and if there's any quote that has absolutely changed your life, let this be a community where you can share that and elevate each other up and bring each other up, because that's ultimately what I want this to be. So if there's a quote where you're like, this one, like, this one has completely helped me shift timelines, completely helped me change my life, comment that down below. I want to make more videos like this in the future. If you guys are into this one, we'll see how it goes. When you're a new YouTuber, I feel like you're just kind of like throwing spaghetti at the wall and seeing what lands and what sticks, because like, I have so much inspiration of all these different types of content I want to make. I literally have like lists in the notes section of my phone and lists on paper around my house, because I just get like downloads all the time. And so my content's kind of like everywhere right now, because I'm just really just like throwing spaghetti at the wall and seeing what sticks, seeing what you guys are really into. So it'll help me more if you comment down below and let me know what you are really into. If you want more inspirational, like motivational, like quote type talks like this, we can totally do that. More story times, we can totally do that, because I'm telling you, I have like 4 million insane stories in the vault of things that have happened to me in my life. Sometimes I can't believe all of the things that have happened in my life have all happened within the span of 26 years. Like, I've literally only lived a quarter of my life. And I feel like I've lived like 20 lifetimes. Comment agree if you can fucking agree to that. Anyways, I hope you guys have a blessed day. I hope that one of these quotes helped you in some kind of way. And yeah, I'll see you next one. Much love.